For the Senate, ang pakiusap ko lang, sana wag masyadong tumagal sa deliberations. Kasi kung titignan po natin yung calendar natin for 2024, after the SONA, budget season na po yan. At pagpasok po ng budget season, 99% ng efforts namin nakafocus na po sa pagpapapasa ng budget for 2025. So it comes to issues amending the Constitution on those three specific principles. No? Number two, it is also important for the House to do their counterpart measure dahil hindi naman po pwede na kung ano po ang magiging output ng Senado ay basta-basta na lang po i-adapt po ito ng Congress or ng mga congressman. Kasi we need to also respect that they are 24, we are 315, and we have to also understand, we also need to explain this to our constituents kung bakit nagkaganito. So, para magkaroon ng mas magandang output, it is vital for us, for the House, to come up and to have our own deliberations on RBH 7 because this will really show the true intention of congressmen when it comes to amending the Constitution. So, for the Senate, ang pakiusap ko lang, sana wag masyadong tumagal sa deliberations. Kasi kung titignan po natin yung calendar natin for 2024, after the SONA, budget season na po yan. At pagpasok po ng budget season, 99% ng efforts namin nakafocus na po sa pagpapapasa ng budget for 2025. So therefore, kung matatapos yung Senate sa October doon sa date na sinasabi nila, kailan pa po natin mamamaterialize ito? Kasi tama yung sinabi ni Congressman Ino D, after we have our deliberations, assuming there are no conflicting provisions, we still have to forward the same to the COMELEC and undergo a plebiscite. Again, assuming wala tayong hurdles na haharapin, walang kaso sa Supreme Court, etc., etc. So, we have to have a solid timeline that is agreeable to both the House and the Senate, just so that we can put into place the amendments so required by our economy in our Constitution.
I just want to add that it doesn't mean that when the President says that the Senate should take the lead, that Congress will just keep quiet, right? Congress also has to do our part because in turn, kami naman yung nakakausap ng aming mga kadistrito. Kami ang nakakarinig sa kanilang mga hinaing, and therefore, we also have a right to protect their interests, the interests of those we cater to. Kaya kailangan din talaga namin trabahuhin ito. It doesn't mean na inaaway namin, kumukontra kami, at pumapalag kami sa ginagawa ng aming mga ginagalang na senador. Nagtatrabaho lang din po kami.
And on final note, when it comes to good intentions and plans, the Senate does not have monopoly of all the ideas for the country. So I think as congressmen, duly elected by our constituents, or party lists being elected by their sectors, we have a say and we have a stake in the discussion. So it's important that we understand, we discuss, we deliberate, we debate, and at the end come to terms when it comes to amending the Constitution. So we do respect the process the Senate is going through, but the Senate has to respect as well that the House has to do our legislative duty when it comes to deliberating on constitutional amendments, especially we will be exercising our constituent power inherent to us as congressmen.
Thank you. Rosalie, for today's last question.